This is the brief on the architecture of synchronized pico-satellite swarms. Right now, our space infrastructure is kind of like a single giant light bulb, powerful but easily shattered. Well, instead of relying on massive vulnerable satellites, a team led by Atsushi Shirane at the Institute of Science Tokyo recently proved something amazing at the 2026 IEEE conference. We can actually use swarms of tiny satellites to beam internet right to your everyday smartphone. First, the swarm uses a clever phased array solution. By using spatial wireless combining, which really just means electronically steering signals without moving parts, thousands of these pico-satellites act collectively as one giant space antenna. Think of it like swapping a massive stadium speaker for 1,000 perfectly timed whispers converging exactly at your ear. Second, we've got to totally rethink how these satellites relate. You see, a single pico-satellite is incredibly weak on its own. The real power comes entirely from them singing the exact same note at the exact same microsecond. The antenna isn't a physical piece of metal anymore. It's literally the relationship and agreement between nodes. But hey, if the power lives entirely in that agreement, how fragile is the connection? And what happens if the harmony gets disrupted? Finally, this points to an incredible biomimicry in our infrastructure, proving millions of fragile synchronized nodes can absolutely outperform a single indestructible monolith. So, if our most cutting-edge tech relies on shared intent rather than brute force, what does that teach us about how our own human systems should operate? Ultimately, the future of power isn't about building a bigger, stronger machine, but organizing a perfectly synchronized choir.